Alibaba.com is one of the world's largest B2B e-commerce platforms. It connects you to millions of business buyers around the world. When you sell on Alibaba.com, you can digitize your catalog, meet your customers, promote your products, and grow your business. Having a robust product catalog online is fundamental for sellers to drive sales on e-commerce platforms. Posting on Alibaba.com is simple. You select the category, write a title and description, and add pictures and video to demonstrate the product. You can configure ladder pricing and minimum order quantity in the pricing module so that you can optimize every sale. Or you can leave it up to the intelligent posting tool to offer algorithm-based suggestions for your products. You also get data insights and optimization tools to make your postings more compelling. You get your own storefront to brand your business or show featured products, production capacity, and more. And don't worry about language barriers. Alibaba.com provides a powerful translation tool so that you can easily sell to a global buyer base. Millions of business buyers around the world come to Alibaba.com daily to source products. When you sell on Alibaba.com, you get to interact with your customers and own the relationship. Buyers who are interested in your products would send you inquiries. You'll then be notified immediately in My Alibaba Message Center and Ali Supplier mobile app. Alibaba Real-Time Translation function helps you communicate with global buyers with no barrier. Buyers on Alibaba.com can also send open inquiries in Request for Quotations (RFQ) Center, asking for sellers who can supply what they're looking for. It's your chance to proactively build business connections. Alibaba.com offers an all-in-one customer management tool. You can follow up with leads, manage business contacts, and build a global customer base. To scale your sales, Alibaba.com offers many marketing tools. One way to promote your products is with a product showcase. Showcased products will appear first on your homepage and also receive priority in product ranking. To expand your reach or to target buyers from specific regions, you can lean on the keyword advertising tool. Select the products to promote, set a target audience or retargeting group, and input your ad budget. Your products will then be promoted to your desired customers, and you only pay when they work. Alibaba.com helps you grow your business in a digital way. As a seller, you'll get a star rating, which help indicate how optimized your business is on the platform and rewards you with more exposure. Your analytics dashboard helps you measure the success of your storefront and product performance. Analytics dashboard. It provides data and analytics to help you optimize every part of your Alibaba.com account. And don't forget, you can always find training materials in the Global Seller Academy, Help Center, or reach out to your customer service team anytime. Alibaba.com helps you grow your business online and reach millions of business buyers around the world. Start selling on Alibaba.com today.
Hi everyone, thanks for joining us today in this live stream called Brand Armor, Protecting Your IP on Alibaba.com. Thanks for joining us today. We're live from Las Vegas from our co-create event. But we are going to talk a little bit of IP, how USA sellers can protect themselves when they are selling on Alibaba.com. My name is Samara Swenson. I'm a marketing manager for Alibaba.com in the USA sellers side. So anything related to sellers, I'm here to help you and answer all your questions. I also want to invite everyone so they can follow us on our social media platforms, Alibaba.com USA sellers. We have our Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Instagram page. So make sure to follow us there so you can stay up to date with everything that's happening with Alibaba.com within the seller side, and also to find out tips and tricks, industry trends between all the B2B industry. I also want to invite you to check out our website, us.alibaba.com. there. That's the seller side of Alibaba.com. So you can find everything related to sellers, information of how you can implement your storefront, and everything related to selling on the one of the world's biggest B2B platform. And well, just a brief intro what Alibaba.com is. Alibaba.com is the leading B2B marketplace in the whole world. We have over 40 million buyers. More than 10 million buyers go to our platform to look for suppliers. So if you're a business, a manufacturer, a distributor, you should be selling on Alibaba.com so you can take advantage of all these buyers coming to our great platform. We are in more than 200 countries and regions. We have over 200,000 suppliers across the whole world. So this is a great platform to get visibility so more buyers can come to you. And well, the subject and the topic today is brand armor, protecting your IP. So here today with me, we have our Senior Director, Global Intellectual Property Enforcement Team. His name is Evan Williams. Evan, if you want to say a few words, tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do here at Alibaba.com.
Sure. Thank you so much, Samara. And I apologize for the unusual background here. I was actually at Co-Create in Vegas yesterday, but had to go to another conference today in San Diego. And while the conference itself is inside, the space where you get away from the conference is on a roof. So that's why you see the strange background. But I'm part of a global team. There are 15 of us spread around the world in US, Europe, and Asia. And what we do is work to make sure that IP is protected vigilantly on Alibaba's platforms. That means your IP if you're a seller, your IP if you're not a seller, because we care about everybody's IP. And so what I'm going to do today is talk to you a little bit about the programs we have to make sure that we all want you to source on Alibaba.com to make sure that you understand that if you do that, your IP is going to be safe, that you're not putting it at risk by going on our platforms. My background is as a prosecutor, so I specialized in going after IP criminals before I joined Alibaba, and my fellow teammates come from a variety of backgrounds, but all IPR related. Some of them worked for big brands, some of them worked for trade associations, some of them worked in law enforcement, say with the police or the FBI, and some are trained as IP lawyers. So we try to make sure that we have every kind of skill necessary to do the job. I am going to share my screen now and give a brief presentation.
Great. Yeah. So if anyone has a question regarding IP, make sure to put in the comments so that way Evan can answer it towards the end. Also, if you have a question regarding selling on Alibaba.com or anything regarding Alibaba.com, we're here to help you.
So I'm going to start with what happened last year. In March of 2023, Alibaba underwent the most significant restructuring in its 20-year history. It split basically from one company into six. These are the six companies held together by a holding group called Alibaba Group Holding. But what's going to matter for today are the two companies which house our e-commerce platforms. Those are the Taobao and Tmall Group and the Alibaba International Digital Commerce Group. As you can see, Alibaba.com is one of six platforms that makes up the Alibaba International Digital Commerce Group. But the reason in today's presentation that I'm talking a little bit more inclusively about IP protection, not just on Alibaba.com, but also on the other platforms, because we take a global approach, both as far as the platforms go and as far as geography goes, to protect people's IP. So we do protect your IP on Alibaba.com, but we also make sure that your IP is not infringed on any of our other platforms as well. And as I'll talk about a little bit more further on in the presentation, we go beyond the platform's edge to make sure that we're actually going after the suppliers and distributors trying to infringe your goods. So basically, since the reorganization, what has and hasn't changed about our IP protection programs? Uh, Above all, what hasn't changed is our robust commitment to IP protection. This really began in earnest in the mid-teens, and since then we've implemented a wide range of programs to try and make sure that both people who are selling on our platforms and rights holders who see their property being infringed on our platforms have recourse. We do that with what we call our 4 pillars. I'll talk about each of these in turn. The first one is notice and takedown. And this is the one that you're probably most likely to deal with because most of our listings, when they're removed, are removed at least when a rights holder complains through our notice and takedown system. We have several different ways that you can file a complaint if you see a listing which you believe is infringing your IP. The easiest and quickest way is using one of our online platforms. We have 2 at this point, one for our China-facing platforms. Those are housed in the Taobao and Tmall group, and one for our international-facing platforms, which are housed in the AIDC IPP platform. And these are simply screen prints of the landing pages for both of those. If I have a little time at the end here, I will actually go on to our IPP platform and show you some of the many features. In addition to the IPP portal, we also have an online form with fillable fields. Sometimes people simply don't want to register an account on our IPP portal, especially we find that some small and medium-sized enterprises or SMEs simply want to file a one-time complaint, fill out a form, and not be bothered with registering for the platform or uploading their IP. That's fine too, and we accept that just as we accept complaints that come through the IPP portal. The big advantage of the IPP portal, if you end up filing additional notice and takedown requests in the future, you only have to upload proof of your IP once. So let's say you have a trademark that you're trying to protect and you end up having to file more than one notice and takedown request concerning that trademark. If you use the IPP platform, you simply upload the registration certificate for that trademark once, and then it's part of our system, and you can simply refer to that. You can simply check it off a list when you have to file another complaint about it. These are not things I expect you to remember, but they're just sort of examples of the types of advice that we give rights holders when they're filing complaints about potentially infringing listings. If you're filing a complaint about an infringing trademark, maybe
Okay, I think we lost Evan for a few more minutes, so let's just wait until he logs in. Meanwhile, if you have any questions regarding what Evan is talking about all this IP protection, make sure to drop it on the comments, and then we'll be answering all your questions towards the end. Also, if you have any questions regarding selling on Alibaba.com, drop them in the comments and I can answer those for you. I also want to take this time to invite you to follow us on all our social media platforms, Alibaba.com USA Sellers. We have our Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Instagram page, so you can stay up to date with all events that are going on, with news articles, blogs regarding different B2B industries. Okay, so let's just wait a few more minutes until Evan logs back in. Okay, so I see that Evan is having a little bit of trouble logging back in. So I think we're gonna pause this right now and then we will upload the full version so you can all see it of how to protect your IP on Alibaba.com.